Waves breathing under the sun, a bell cutting through the quiet sky. Somewhere a train is coming, but time slows down. Come, 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 風だけが急がない。A narrow road sliding into blue, salt on the air, light on my shoes, green metal passing like a memory, reflections dancing on the sea, no destination in my hands, just a ticket and drifting plans, a bench facing endless light, nobody here and it feels right. 遠くでカモメが呼ぶ、まだ知らない今日がある。 The key comes down between my days. Yesterday fades in ocean haze. I didn't know I needed this, a quiet place I almost missed. 境界線を越えるだけ、それだけで自由になる。 Crossing the line where summer waits between the sound and open waves. The world I knew dissolves in blue and something new is pulling through. 光の中でほどけていく、名前のないこの気持ち。 I'm not arriving anywhere, I'm just becoming lighter there. Chain of a bicycle climbing slow, wind tapping rooftops soft and low, rust on a sign that time forgot. Moments fade but feelings not. The train departs, the silence grows, only the tide that comes and goes. Standing still yet drifting far, not knowing where you are. 坂道の途中で過ぎていく夏を見る。 Too bright to hold, too soft to keep, memories waking half asleep. Future and past begin to blend where every journey doesn't end. 眩しくて見えなくて、それでも歩いていく。 Crossing the line I used to fear, now every distant place feels near. The bell is gone, the wind remains, freedom running through my veins. 波の音が戻る頃、僕はもう旅の中の chasing time, not needing plans, just open sky and empty hands. A train fades into summer light, the ocean breathing out of sight. No map, no promise, no goodbye. ただ始まりだけがある。 Before the city wakes, before the pigeons stir, I walk the old raised road where shoguns once walked. Dan Kazura, a path one step above the world, threading the past through the present, spine of a sacred axis. impressed by my arrival. Akai tori, vermilion split the morning gray. A wound of color clean and absolute. Step through the city, stays behind. The air changes on this side. At the dancing pavilion I stop. In 12-9 time a play caught the morning here. History doesn't announce itself, it just waits in the geometry of stone. Yoin, the resonance after the bell. The shape silence leaves behind. Oh, you see down 61 steps toward the open sky. Each one asking what will you leave below. At the top I turn and there, past the rotas catching gold to see the blue from before the beginning. Still visible Shuno Seijaku. Only the red shrine breathes now. The world not yet begun, the world already eternal. Inside the haunted incense smoke curves like calligraphy I cannot read. A priest crosses the courtyard, slow, deliberate, redrawing the border between yesterday's dust and today's first light. Minamoto no inori beneath these flagstones, the prayers of warriors. The shrine does not answer, it holds the asking. What do you carry to a place this old? My paper ticket, a phone too bright for here. The particular smallness of a Tuesday morning, and somehow that is enough. The ordinary pilgrim arriving exactly as they are. The gate opens, pigeons scatter into gold. The city begins its ordinary miracle. Dankazura, walk back along the raised road, carrying the height of it inside you now. Kamakura, the heart of the path, red as a heartbeat, old as the asking.
Before the words begin, before the incense reaches you, there is only the gate and the choice to enter softly.
Stone steps worn smooth by a million careful feet. Hydrangea leans from the hillside, blue deepening into violet.
Too particular to be decorative.
This is what attention looks like
Over
centuries.
Hana no Tera,
Not a garden arranged for looking,
but a mountain that decided to bloom and never stop.
damp moss pass between the lanterns,
light arriving late through cedar,
changed by the journey, softer for it. I climb without hurrying.
the steps ask nothing of me
Except presence. Hear the air thickens, hear the mountain leans in.
a small stone figure by the path, Nago Mejizo.
Wearing a red bib, half smiling as if it already knows
Why you came,
I do not know why I came.
but I know I needed to. Jijimen Kanen, 11 faces looking everywhere at once,
So that no one arrives unseen. She crossed the sea to be here,
carved from one sacred wood, they say,
split into two by the current,
each half finding shore and still hold. Gee,
not pity, not mercy,
something quieter,
the willingness to witness
every face of suffering without turning away,
I stood in that hall,
and felt briefly known. The entrance is low,
you bow to enter,
whether you mean to or not.
bent in katsu,
The cave carved in the dark of the hill,
candles burning in stone niches,
each flame a small insistence.
on being present.
In the dark everything slows,
Your eyes adjust, your thoughts stop competing.
there is only the drip of water, the smell of old prayers, the carvings
Watching from the walls, and then
the pub,
path bends upward.
and then the light.
The mountain opens its hand.
Kaiko's
The
end.
mountain that illuminates the sea. Suddenly I understand the name.
The light is not coming from above.
It rises from the water.
Yuigahama curves below, silver and unhurried, indifferent to history in the best possible way.
The cannon stands behind
The
me.
sea opens before me,
Between them just breath
just a particular Wednesday.
of being alive here.
Jijimen Kan, she was here before the city, before the temple roof, before the stone steps took their shape. She will be hereafter, and somehow that is not a lonely thought. Somehow that is the kindest thought, that something holds the shape of this place.
Any single morning, she's still watching, still enough.
The gate behind me now,
The city beginning again.
just past the stone threshold.
Taxis, vending machines.
Ordinary world,
But I carry the cave dark with me. The flower-weighted branches, the 11 faces looking out.
Yoan, not the memory of a place, but the shape it leaves.
In the silence after you leave, Hasedera, soft light, open sea. The mountains still breathing.
A gay Kayamo, and the city turns its volume down. something green is calling without using words. Ishiratami damp and patient, my steps become a metronome, then chickling. Not wide, not loud, but deep enough to change my breathing.
Wind slips through the stems and the bamboo answers. A soft click, a hush, a rhythm like fingers on glass.
Como levy breaks into pixels.
Light falling in small, bright pieces, as if the sun is at a dip. A film only you can see.
Sage, I could
Hold me steady, teach my mind to move slower. Zen is not a thought, it's the moment the noise forgets your name.
in this green corridor.
I don't look at peace, I walk inside it.
A bowl of matcha, bitter first then clean like truth you didn't ask for but needed. Steam rises, fades, returns, and so do I. Somewhere nearby, Karasansui sand combed into waves without water. A universe made portable by patience. They'll say bamboo and think of another place, but here the bamboo is closer, the silence heavier, the light more precise. You should come, not to see it, to be tuned in. Sage, I could keep a small pocket in me for trains, for neon, for tomorrow. Come on, let me flicker behind my eyelids when the world gets too fast. Chickering, the temple that doesn't shout but stays. Past the gate, the city resumes. Vending machines, footsteps, ordinary time. And yet, a bamboo rhythm follows me home. The bamboo grove falls away, a road, then suddenly the sea. Before I see it, I feel it. The sky grows wide and me open. The temple gate is warm behind me. The closed dark of the grove. Now everything has no walls, only wind, only room to move. Shiosai reaches first, not sound more like a pull than Namiyu Chigiwa. Mirror wet and red with dust. I take off my shoes, the sand is warm below. Cool.
The sea keeps both at once, and I let it. Hakane spending its last light on the water. Far down the shore, a small train light moves slow. The city keeps its rhythm. The tide asks nothing, neither do I. Say hey, sand. The line my eyes draw when they stop looking for walls. Here is where bamboo ends. Here is where stone steps end. Here is where careful silence opens its hand and lets the light go. The dog runs the shoreline for the joy of running. Shiokaze moves through my collar. Salt, soft, familiar. I brought the weight of temples here. The sea takes it in without a word. In tide pools at low tide, small worlds shine by themselves. Utakata, foam and fragile things that live exactly as long as they can. Sanadoke, sand runs one way. I watch the foam arrive, disappear, arrive again. I understand. See, hey, sand, still there, holding all the sky. This is what the journey wanted, not an answer, not arrival, but this, the loudest silence, the ocean saying nothing, mean everything. Unagi, the breath before the world continues. I stand in it, I would like to stay. The last red leaves the water, Yui, not the light, but what it leaves behind. Wet sand still warm, the city dimming, bamboo breathing somewhere inland. Nami Uchiki wa rewriting itself again and again. Yuigahama, Akane kara ohe, the sea